What's up? How's everybody doing? What's going on, guys? How you doing? Everybody having a good day so far? Why isn't the chat working? It should be. Oh, there it is. All right. What's up, guys? Make sure you check out the Reddit. What's up, MyTube? How you doing? Make sure you guys check out the Reddit if you want to stay informed on what's going on in the community and everything like that. And if you guys don't know, this channel is sponsored by Rogue Energy. If you guys go to Rogue in the description, if you type in, it's RealStream, in the code box, you get 10% off. I wasn't sure if it was 15, but it's 10% off. And we have a new shirt out. Oh, I'm sorry, new hoodie out. Check it out. It's cool. It's a staff hoodie. I like this one, and it's eco-friendly. I don't really know what eco-friendly means, but that sounds really good. Sounds good, guys. All right, let's talk about Onision getting banned from Twitch first, and then we'll get to what he said about me. We'll do that. What's up? Yeah, it's been a crazy day, for sure. It's been a crazy day. Yeah, definitely has been. I saw you on stream with him and everything like that. Been crazy. But anyways, okay. So... make sure you guys like this up, subscribe if you're new, and if anybody wants to donate, links in the description. Feel free. We're trying to raise money for the streamer house. Okay, so he was banned from Twitch, right? There's a lot of people think he should have been banned because he has those the grooming accusations or whatever. A lot of people try to get him banned, and a lot of people want to see him banned. I kind of wanted to ask you guys what you think. Like, do you think just because someone has allegations, they should be banned off a platform? I mean, because it's not because what's his name? What's that young kid who was trying to get his fans to send their booty, they're underage? What was his name? Austin Jones. I see people trying to I see people. I think I saw Nicholas Diorio say this. You want people to get pulled off of platforms. You know what I mean? Without any actual conviction, which I find really strange. Why would you want that to happen? That's a really bad idea. I don't know how that I don't know why anybody would think that's a good idea. For me, I think it's a bad idea because anybody could get kicked off of any platform for pretty much anything at that point, right? I don't know. I mean, if you're convicted of a crime, cool, whatever. You know what I mean? What's up, Geisha? How you doing? I mean, if you're convicted of a crime, then alright, I get it. But look, I know a lot of people don't like Onision, so this is a polarizing topic. So people will be like, "Oh, but I want him off," and everything like that. But if you don't have any actual conviction, it's kind of stupid, You know what I mean? Anyways, so yeah, there's a lot of articles about that, how he got unbanned, but now he got rebanned. They took him off the partner program, but I know why. It's because he followed this map support group. All right, it's this right here, this map support group. When I think when you sub to Onision, I think he follows you, right? But anyways, this was the account. If you look in the map support group, who follows them, Onision was following. You see? So this is why that happened. Which I'm kind of surprised that this is the reason why. Yeah. And then you see the people laughing about it down here. They just thought it was funny. They said they made it as a joke. It just said it's a fake account that they made. It's funny. You can see the person saying it's a fake account, but that's so weird. They changed it. So they followed him, and then they changed it a couple minutes later to this, which is interesting. Anyway, so that's why he's banned. Okay, which I kind of don't agree with people wanting to pull him off streams or pull him off of platforms. If you don't have a conviction, I just don't think you shouldn't do that. You gotta wait till investigations are done. Anyways, so he was on stream and he talked about me. Let's play the video first because it's short. So he made a video about me, which I'm really surprised. But by the way, just so you guys know, hold on, let me stop the music. This is serious. All right, just want to let you guys know. All right, Onision doesn't like me. Okay, just want to make that clear. He does not like me, and he thinks I'm ugly, which he's probably not wrong about the second thing at all, which is fine. I'd be kind of a little weirded out if he was like, yeah, you know what, RealStream's kind of sexy. I'd be a little creeped out. So that's okay. I'll take that.
Hey, I wanted to make this real quick video because I just discovered in an Onision Speaks live stream that someone I had called my friend, somebody that I had believed when she said that she was raped by someone, actually lied to me. This person said that they were raped by someone named RealStreamnewZ on YouTube. So I need to apologize to, despite me not liking RealStreamnewZ, I don't like RealStreamnewZ at all. Actually, I think he's a very gross person. I think he, in appearance, is gross. I think the way he sounds is gross. I think the fact that he's harassed my spouse many times is gross. I don't like him.
He doesn't like that I made like a. Listen, he thinks I made this meme. There's like a meme that has like boobs that are like, I don't know. I can't remember. It was a meme about like saggy boobs or something like that, and I put it out there. I didn't make it, but he got offended by it. Or it might have been when I emailed them to try to get a hold of him for something. It might have been that. I don't know. One of those two reasons. But in any event, yeah, there's that.
But right is right. And just because you don't agree with someone doesn't mean you can't admit that you're wrong about something. Apparently, this girl who said that she was raped by him publicly went on a whole campaign trying to ruin his life, abusing #MeToo like many women have done. Apparently, she lied, and she admitted to lying. And apparently, it's been proven. So that person is no longer my friend. That person is not followed on Twitter. That person is not a person I support whatsoever. And I have to apologize to RealStreamnewZ for believing her and for supporting her publicly. And
well, listen, I accept your apology. I do.
Defending her publicly. And I'm very sorry to everyone who is actually a real #MeToo victim. But it seems we got another Johnny Depp situation here. Women lie a lot. Men lie a lot. A lot of people lie, and they don't care who they hurt, especially when they're talking about someone who's famous or more famous than themselves. They try to get back at people for clout because the relationship didn't work out how they wanted it to. People are pretty disgusting, and they're pretty awful, and that's just what you got to deal with when you're a public figure. But as a public figure who has said something about RealStreamnewZ, I am sorry for being inaccurate in what I said. I no longer believe that he is a rapist because that person is no longer my friend nor a
You know what I gotta say though? Look, you know what's crazy is that Rag Reynolds, Repzilla, and like Creepshow Art, they didn't say anything. You know what's funny? But Onision did. Those people, fucking spineless fucks. You know what I mean? Spineless fucking people.
Credible source of information. So to RealStreamnewZ, I'm sorry. To everyone else, I don't know what I'm doing with streaming because apparently I've been banned from Twitch for being framed. Somebody actually had me follow them on Twitter as part of a Twitch perk. On Twitch, I said if you subscribed, I would follow you on Twitter. I followed someone on Twitter, and then they changed their profile to something absolutely atrocious, and then once I found out, I unfollowed them. But they screenshotted me following them, and they apparently sent that to Twitch, and that allegedly cost me my partnership. So again, like I said, there's a lot of liars out there. There's a lot of frauds out there. There's a lot of disgusting people. And I think that we need to stop just believing people without proof. Because I believe someone without that much proof. And my problem is now I'm sitting here apologizing for being an idiot who believes people just because they cried wolf and because I wanted to be a hero for my friend. I was wrong for believing them. I should have asked for evidence. And I think all of you should too. Sorry, RealStream.
I appreciate that. I appreciate him saying that. And like look, he doesn't like me, and that's totally fine. He doesn't have to. I've made a shitload of content talking shit about, like, Onision, so it's totally fair if he doesn't like me. So, whatever. But this is the live stream. You know what I mean, though? Like he figured it out, found out that it was bullshit, and then 5 minutes later, he corrects it. These people, these other people that I was just talking about, nope, they don't do that. Nope. It's just crazy. It's just crazy, man. It's really fucking crazy. It's been a long time. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate it. Good to see you. It's crazy, man. Like, I don't know what to say about it. I'm
a victim.
Paul and Jeremy donated $7 through Super Chat. It's been a long time. It's nice to see you getting the apology you deserve. Take care.
Thank you, Paul and Jeremy. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Really, I appreciate the donation. I find it crazy that some of these people, like, they act like they give a shit about, like, research, proof, and all that shit, and, like, doing the right thing. But when it really comes down to it, they don't. They don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? They're just trying to start drama and bullshit. I don't know. I gotta be real. I respect Onision for doing this. I know he doesn't like me and stuff like that, but, like, most people just wouldn't care. They would just move on. You know what I mean? Whatever. Like you've seen Repzilla do. Like literally you see Repzilla at that point trying to say that I'm manipulating people and stuff. Like he pushes even further. Like people are gross, man. But anyways.
So when you talk about...
This is the live stream from earlier. I'll play a little bit of it.
Grooming 14-year-olds or 15-year-olds, you're smoking fucking crack because nothing like that ever happened. Not a 16-year-old, not a 17-year-old. You moron. So stupid. Like, it's literally based on nothing except for speculation. Ban him, please, or I'm gonna go. Not that I'm at. Who's ban him? Ban who? The person? How do you separate thinking Onision is cute and not wanting to find Chibi cute? I don't know. That's a funny question. By the way, the West Coast is liberal as hell. What about it? What are your opinions on RSN? So RSN was accused of raping a friend of mine by a friend of mine. And RealStream...
Oh, hang on.
RealStream News...
Hang
RealStream...
on, James.
Hold on, let me finish this.
She's come forward and admitted she lied. She's literally come forward. She's been on live stream.
He's like, what the fuck?
Twitter post that she lied about it and that her mother coerced her into doing it for money or something. And she's now talking to him again.
She like she's like trying to get him to go out to LA and like tell her
she said
loves
she
him and
would pay
everything.
for him to go to LA and do a video together because it would blow everybody's mind, she said.
So, another hashtag MeToo fraud.
Yeah.
You realize that, first of all, she's no longer my friend. Fuck that bitch. But secondly, how can women be so evil to ruin hashtag MeToo for actual victims?
Right, exactly.
And she's blaming her mother for it, and like her mother died like 3 months ago or something, so her mother can't even like defend herself over it. So we don't really know what's happening. But like she just appeared from nowhere, and she started following him on all socials, and then she was tweeting at him. She's been on several live streams. She's going on Surviving Life's live stream, and he's got like 100,000 followers.
Bro, this is literally why I won't let women in my life anymore, dude.
And guess what? She's promoting her OnlyFans at the same time.
No, Billy did that too. Billy started her OnlyFans, as I understand, around the time that she did Hansen. Sorry, can you guys? Hey, hold on. Can you? No, I won't be on CJ's thing because first of all, who the fuck is he? Who cares?
There he goes.
Secondly, he's harassed Kai so much and said so much shit about me too. Why the fuck would I be on his thing?
He's got a point,
nobody.
though. He doesn't have to be on my stream.
And he's also really gross looking.
What?
I can't stand to look at him.
What?
He's like one of the ugliest dudes I've ever seen.
Oh my god.
And me saying that is because I'm honest.
That's fucked up, dude. I can't believe you would say such a thing.
Really, really fucking ugly. I don't want to look at them, like most people.
He doesn't want to look at me, guys. What the fuck?
And that's part. I mean, like, you know. Well, I'm trying to find her Twitter so I can unfollow her because that stuff is enraging. Holy shit.
Did you follow her?
Wow, what a mess.
I did for a long time. That's how she told me that.
What a mess.
She said she went to the police and got a rape kit and everything.
What a mess.
Yeah, hang on, I'll get it for you because she's following me. She's got an alt account as well. She follows me on it.
Hold on. I gotta get the chat up. I've been like looking at the chat on my phone and it's about to die. Just give me a second. Hold on. Bear with me. Hold on. Bear with me. Hold on. God damn it. Hold on. I gotta get the chat up here before my fucking phone dies. Anyways, this whole thing is a fucking mess. This is crazy. What a weird day. You know? What a weird day. Anyways, this whole thing is a fucking mess. Shut up, RealStream. Shut up. What a weird day. You know? Alright. Alright, we good. Okay, we good. What's up? How you guys doing? Alright, so now I can see you again. Good. Now I can see the chat again. Yeah, Heezy sounds great. This is just I didn't expect this to happen though. It's very interesting.
Oh yeah, she's following me on that too.
I'll send it you, James. I'll DM it to you.
Wait, we don't talk about him here. Talk about who? There's a weird conversation going on in the Onision Speaks chat that doesn't make sense.
No, we're talking about RSN.
Cringe? What's
Who is
cringe
RSN?
All right, I gotta find this chick, this fucking fraud
Wait,
hashtag
Trisha, can
Me
you
Too
find
chick.
it? Because she's unfollowed herself on that account. So do you know what her...
Well, Amber told me that she thought he already was mad at her because of the whole situation, but I guess now he officially is.
Yeah, I can probably find him.
That's so infuriating. Like, bitches, stop lying. Like, stop lying. Don't lie about RealStream. Don't lie about Johnny Depp. Don't lie about anyone. Stop lying.
It's the
Someone-
fact that she ruined his life for 3 years, and he's had so many people.
You
coming
think
at him.
you think I don't know? This chick named
I know you know.
this chick named
I know,
this.
and this is
There's
why-
this chick. If you look at my Tumblr, onision.tumblr.com, there's this full fucking apology from this chick who tried
You're still block Sue? No, you shouldn't be.
to ruin Kai's life and
Shouldn't
get
be.
Kai thrown in prison. She's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I did."
Look, listen. I'll be nice. By the way, it's about the Kai boobies thing. The meme. I'll apologize. All right, I'll apologize. That wasn't cool. Okay, it was a joke, and I apologized. So I think
Did that to you and all this
But
shit.
you know, I need an apology for him calling me ugly. That's fucked up, man. That's
It's like,
fucked
dude,
up.
you fucking tried to destroy someone's life. That's
That's
I'm
fucked
sorry,
up.
doesn't fucking work. It's ridiculous. I just see this email from Ready to Glare because I pointed out a video, or this message. I pointed out the video of Sarah admitting that she's a rapist, and then suddenly Ready to Glare doesn't have anything else to say, even though Ready to Glare ran a campaign on me too.
I've sent it to your DM, James.
What her Twitter is?
Yeah.
Here's the other one too.
Oh, the other one as well.
Ah, Duck, I like that image.
It's just good to see it spreading around. You know what I mean? Because like a lot of people don't have the balls, or they just don't have enough spine to fucking back up the truth. AKA Repzilla, fucking Rag Reynolds. I mean, I could be wrong. They should fucking do it, which it's disgusting that they're not. But hey, whatever.
You shared. Very cool. Someone said he's such a bad person, so embarrassing. Like, wow. What do you mean? Who's a bad person?
I'm gonna send you as well her alt account that she's got underneath that.
That's pretty infuriating, man. Fake hashtag me too people are almost as bad as rapists, in my opinion.
That's
mean,
why I
'cause-
call it hashtag GoFundMe too.
There you go. Hashtag clout too. Yeah, that's a good one, right? Hashtag clout too. That's what it is. Hashtag
Yeah.
fraud too. Hashtag. What is me? What rhymes with me?
Yeah. She is Geisha. Yeah.
Free.
Hashtag money too.
GG.
Yeah, GG too. This is infuriating, man. Oh, I looked at my Discord DMs and I didn't see anything.
It's kind of crazy though that like everybody wants to shit on Onision and act like he's like a big piece of shit and everything like that, but he's the only one who has like enough balls to actually fucking say the truth, and he did it like immediately as soon as he found out. You know what I mean?
It's because you DM'd it to my other account.
Oh yeah, sorry.
What a terrible person. That is
If you
so
look
crazy.
before you do anything, if you look down through her tweets, you can see all of like what she said and stuff.
Yeah, but multiple of you confirmed that you witnessed it happen, and you don't have.
Yeah.
There's no money
She
motivation
was
for
on a
you saying
Discord
that.
call. She was on a Discord call with me, and various other people on a live stream admitting it. So
Well, yeah.
and
I don't-
every
And I know a lot of people are mad at Amber again, but I'm gonna say this again. I do respect her for telling the truth. You know what I mean? Like, really, it takes a lot of courage for her to tell the truth. I mean, that's the only outcome you can hope for in that situation, and she did. So I have to respect her for her, at least telling the truth. You know what I'm saying?
female that supported it at the time and was helping her
So-
with money and stuff. They've
Like, I know people are mad at her, but she's telling the truth. I mean, you gotta respect that. You know what I mean? At least I do. I don't know.
literally, oh god, they've turned against her. They were on the live stream. They were screaming at her for it.
Oh, they're
Oh my God.
literally triggered.
It was
I'm
a whole
I'm
shit
not
show,
for
I'm telling you. It was
servers.
insane.
Well, people trusted you. They believed in you. They thought that they were helping you. I mean, I'm sure that you felt somewhat similar, Heezy, with because you were campaigning for these people, and then you started to notice the cracks and everything that they were saying, and the inconsistencies and so forth. It must have been frustrating because you were campaigning for them. You believed in them, and they fucking not only betrayed you, but they betrayed
It was-
literally everyone
It
who's
was
ever.
totally alien because I was pretty new to this, like, you getting in like YouTube communities. I mean, I did
Oh,
watch
same.
YouTube, but I was never involved in Discord or any kind of community like that. So you were the first person that I ever like got into a community with, and as soon as like I was like tweeting at you like nice things, I was getting attacked and people were telling me all these things, and it was alien to me that someone would lie about something like that. It's disgusting.
This chick was sending me like messages like, "Hey, how you doing? Thanks a lot." Every single time I call RealStream, I'd say I have a friend of mine who accused RealStream of rape. Every single time I do that, she'd send me like heart emojis and say, "Thank you for standing up for me" and stuff, like just encouraging me to believe this lie.
It's just wild, man. Fucking wild. I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone, you know?
Yeah, she was on a she actually phoned RSN, I think it was last week, and she said she actually said that when she made that
it's just crazy
tweet admitting that she lied, that you blocked her at that time. And I was like, I'm pretty sure he hasn't, because he would have said something.
I might have unblocked. I feel like I would have remembered that.
Yeah, I mean, I've just sent you her Twitter, so. Yeah.
I don't follow. I checked on it. Apparently, I wasn't following her, but she probably got removed during the big purge or whatever I did a while ago, following everybody.
Yeah.
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 But like, yeah, okay. she has mentioned you. She actually phoned. I think it was 2 nights ago. He told me that she phoned him and was.
Yeah, she definitely likes me now, and like that's good. It's a good thing, you know. I don't know. I know people are really like worried about it, but I don't know. I'm good with it. I'm just surprised that things are moving the way they are. I mean, better late than never, and whatever. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. What do you guys think about all this? What do you guys think? And I'm not. What is it? It's like, I'm just gonna say this again. Like me and Holly, we did a stream earlier about this fucking clout chaser. I don't even remember his fucking name. It doesn't really matter. I just want to say it again. Like, I'm not even worried about that dude. Just if you need to know about it, just go watch that stream. I'm assuming somebody might ask me about it. Just go watch that one. Just don't. I hope everybody's having a good ass day though. I'm having a good day. A very weird one, but it's good. You know. Fuck. Good day. Yeah, it's a good day. Shit. Anybody want to come on? Anybody want to say anything? Like, anybody want to come on and talk and bullshit? I'm curious. I can do like a panel or something, or if you want, I can just go in Discord. Does anybody want to come on if I throw the panel inside like the chat or something? Does anybody want to do that? You think so? Nah. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, I know. I'm happy about it too. All right, let me see. Let me see what I can do here. Hold on. All right, hold on. I'm gonna literally put a hangout. I'm gonna give the chat the link. Anybody can come on. I don't give a shit. Alright, I'm putting the link in the chat right now, alright? Boom. Here we go. Alright. Anybody wants to come on and talk about anything? I don't give a shit. Here you go. Here we go. Okay? I don't care. Wait. You guys want to come on? I don't care. Make sure you guys like this up, and if you guys want to donate, links in the description. We're still trying to raise money for the stream house. We got a little bit more time to go, but if you guys want to help out, please do. Fuck. There we go. Is it working? Is it working? You guys aren't coming on, are you? None of you guys are coming on, are you? You guys are just gonna sit there. You're not gonna come on. You guys aren't gonna come on. That's crazy. Who's coming on? Anybody? Anybody? No? None of you guys? You guys are fucked up. Sue, what are you doing? You're not gonna come on? I was expecting you to come on. You say you just go to bed. That's crazy. Let's see, we're all naked. What's up, Heezy? What, you just trying to take over everything? What's up, Heezy? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? What are you doing, Heezy? You're there, but you're not saying anything.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. What's up?
I felt sorry for you just sitting there, nobody coming on.
I know. What the fuck? What are these people doing? They don't want to come on and say
sad.
anything. I know. What the fuck is going on here? They're assholes. They're assholes. But yeah, I just wanted to like recap with people and just talk about this for a second and see what people thought about it. I'm just surprised with how everything went, honestly. Yeah.
It's been a crazy 36 hours for me, really.
Yeah.
Just having a lot to deal with.
Yeah, I know. You've been on stream most of the day. I know Onision on stream for like, what, 4
I
hours?
did 4.5 hours with James.
Yeah, that's a long time. I haven't done any long-term streams in a while, but I think I want to. Like, when we do the streamer house, we're definitely going to do that. Like, do some long-term streams, and I'm excited about that. I'm so lost on why man, I don't want to talk about it, but I do. I don't understand why dumb people keep it, like, trying to attack me. Like, it's dumb people. Like, ugh.
I was watching, like, his stream. Is it Brazy? Someone?
Don't even
Just
say his
before
name.
you went
Who
live,
knows?
I was trying to watch the latest stream,
Yeah.
and he's like...
He's
He
tapped.
goes on about you deleting some video. I don't know what video he's on about. But then, like, he's like, oh, you're censoring or hiding something. But then in the next breath, he's cancelling, like, people saying certain things in his chat. He's deleting people and blocking people for saying what they... And he's like, I'm going to block anyone that says anything I don't like. I'm like, dude, what?
Yeah. Well, he's I think he's got the problems in the head. He's like, I don't want him in the drama community. It's just like, well, bro, I've been in the community for a while now, so I don't know what to say. You say I thought Google was killing Google Hangouts? No. They still got it. They still got Google Hangouts going on, but they don't use it for like starting streams. You can still use it though. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Where's Trisha anyway?
I don't know. What's Trisha been up to? What's she doing?
She was around earlier. She was on a call with us.
Yeah. Well, I'm just like I'm in a good mood today. I feel good about life. I'm happy, you know. So.
Yeah, well, that's good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Mr. Bisexual Hands. Fucking weirdo. My hands are he's Mr. Bisexual Hands, you know. Which means that's what that idiot says. He says he's got bisexual hands, which means he'll hit girls or guys.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Bisexual hands.
Insane.
Yeah. He's a fucking idiot. You know? He's just an
Like,
idiot.
all of his videos are, like, attacking women.
Like, literally, Tush told me that she did it. I showed the message that says Tush did it, and he's like, I don't know about that. Like, such an idiot. Total clown. Anyways, I don't know what else to say today. I'm happy about life. I'm good. I don't know. I'm so happy to walk away from this situation. You know that? I don't know how long it's going to take before people fuck off with that, though. You know?
People like Repzilla need to apologise. I know he won't, but
Yeah.
I'm kind of hoping, like, on some level, he might... Or he will see James's video. You know what? They all watch
Yeah.
and stalk
But
him.
see, the thing is, they whenever they see him say something, they act like it's wrong. You know what I mean? And that's the annoying part, you know, like, because they say anything he says is wrong. It doesn't matter. Like, you can say that the fucking sky is blue and it is blue, and then be like, nah, that's like a fucking beige, asshole, you know. And I don't know. It's just, it's annoying, but Repzilla should, you know. And it's getting to the point where it's getting so absurd where it like I have no respect for these people. Like I thought they were like decent creators before, but like as soon as they started to fuck with me, I realized these people are just so shitty, like seriously shitty people. You know?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like
I never liked Repzilla.
I really didn't know that they were this bad. I didn't think that these people were this shitty, but pretty clear they are. You know. I don't know.
Did he ever like say anything about putting that 15-year-old on stream?
No, he just acted like he acted like I was the asshole for pointing it out.
That's insane.
That's it.
He needs to stop like pretending and trying to look like a teenager himself. He's 31.
That's actually a really fair point. You know what I mean? I just thought of that the other day. I'm like, that dude is the same age as me. Why does he dress like that? Why does he like go so hard with all this bullshit? You know, like
with his child friends.
It's really really
he knows
weird.
exactly what he's doing.
It's cringe. Anyways, you know another thing that a lot of people don't know, like there was this girl that like she faked her suicide, right? And the family told him to take down the videos and stuff, and he like just ignored them and was like, "No, I'm not doing that." And then once I called him out on it, he took all the videos down and he told me not to do it. This is when I was still friendly with him or whatever, you know. And he's like, "Oh, don't talk about that. That's not good. Don't talk about that." Like he would do he would do shit like that, like tell me not to talk about certain things, and yeah.
He's disgusting.
Yeah.
Like really.
Yeah, it's fucked up. So like the family was like, "Hey, like can you not talk about this girl who like I don't know, like she you guys know Laptop Girl? Do you know no, iPad Girl, I think. She's like iPad Girl. She had a bunch of iPads and she faked her suicide and she had like a shitload of subscribers on Facebook or like a lot of fans. Yeah, Anne Frank. Yes, Anne Frank. And that's what happened. The family was like, "Hey, can you not talk about this?" And he just ignored them, you know? Yeah.
Wow.
He said CJ can't figure out this Google Hangout stuff. You just gotta click the link that I put in.
They might need to, if they're on mobile, they would need to download Hangouts
Oh, really?
on the App Store.
Maybe. I don't know. But there's a lot of fucked up things that he's done. Like the whole Leafy Greens thing. She was assaulted, and that's her thing. You know, she talked about being assaulted and like beating up her attacker and stuff. And he sent me to like this misogynistic like website that like pretty much just fake said that it never happened. They didn't have any proof. They just like, nah, it never happened. And he's like, "See, look, she wasn't raped. Check it out. Put this out to the world." Like, he wanted me to do that. But the funny part is, like, 2 months prior to that, the same guy who authored that, like, Repzilla made an exposed video on, like, saying that this guy was, like, you know, a misogynistic piece of shit. And that, like, he, you know, do you ever heard of the Thought Audit? You ever heard of that?
No.
Thought Audit's, like, a thing where, like, if you're a streamer, like a female streamer, you get a lot of tips and stuff like that. Some people, they don't like that. So what they'll do is they'll call the IRS on them and be like, "Oh, they're not paying their taxes on their tips." You know what I mean?
Oh my god.
Yeah, and they only do it to women. So it's, you know, completely sexist and shit. So he reported on that, but the same article was written by that guy. And, like, he didn't even realize that. He's a fucking idiot. He doesn't do research. He acts like he does research. He does none. All he does is go to Locale, and that's where he gets all his info. Like, he might as well be that jerk-off that we just saw ranting 5 minutes ago. You know? Honestly.
Yeah.
No, seriously, he might as well be.
Yeah.
You know? But, yeah. I don't know. I don't respect that dude at all. He's a piece of shit.
Is somebody else coming on?
I don't think so. You guys are fucked up. I can't believe this. You guys are fucked up.
Rude!
I was hoping that Sue was going to come on or something, you know? That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. It really is. Anyways. Well, fine. Fuck you guys. You know? Fuck you then. It's alright. But, hey, thanks for, mentioning out in the stream. I'm glad, I'm just glad people know what's up, you know? Because,
I just felt it was the perfect time just to say it.
Because some people don't
fell into my lap, kind of, you know?
Yeah.
It felt right.
Yeah, you know, and it's just like some people didn't even hear about it though, because like my channel's small. It's not like I have this big fucking platform. I mean, like I have a platform, but it's just small, you know? So, I mean, like I reach the small community that I reach, and that's it, pretty much. And like, I don't know, it's just better if other people hear it, and like that's just, I don't know. whatever. It's cool that he apologized though, and it's just surprising though, because like everybody wants to act like he's a piece of shit, but you know, like people who I would have imagined would apologize first didn't even say anything.
Yeah.
Very strange.
He's a nice person. People just don't know him. I tried to point this out earlier on the stream. Like people they try and assess him, his mental health and you know stuff like that. But all they see is what he's like acting on his YouTube videos.
Well, that's the thing.
That's not James. They've never had a conversation with him.
Because he acts so ridiculous. He acts so ridiculous though, so that alters what people think of him. You know.
Well, that's like saying.
I know that. No, look, I know what you're saying.
Like
I know what you're saying. I understand that. And his but his accusations don't really help him that much either. I'll just say, you DM Marie the link? Yeah, I can. And I know that like the accusations are bullshit, so don't get me like don't think that's what I'm saying, because I don't believe them, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, people who are just like coming and going, like who are not too invested in it. I mean, I'm a drama channel, so I have more time to be invested in it. But other people, they might just be like, oh, I heard that. Oh, well, fuck him. Yeah,
he's actually really lovely. He's a sweetheart, really.
I know you're really friendly with him, which is good. That's good. You know, I sent a link to Marie to send to somebody if you want to come on. I'll put it in a chat again. I don't know if it'll work, but I don't know if it's not working for some reason, but anyways, let's get these. I don't know where we're going for. Let's probably move on from that. Yeah, it's good to move on from it. I don't like. Wait a minute. Oh wait. Oh, I thought I just canceled out for a second. I was like, what the fuck did I just do? Anyways,
what happened?
No, I thought I clicked off for a second, but I didn't. So yeah, I know what you mean though, because whatever he puts in the videos, like especially the freak out videos, people take that seriously. Some people do.
Well, that's because they're morons.
Well, a lot of the people. Well, okay, so not Antio, just people in general. People in general are kind of stupid. You know. I mean, I'm stupid. Yeah. People in general,
especially though.
I don't know. They're pretty easily riled up. I know that, for sure.
They're evil. What they've done, it's absolutely disgusting. That the fact that they know that there's no case, there's no investigation, nothing is going to happen because he's done nothing wrong. So they are making things. They're enticing him and trapping him by fake profiles and stuff, and paying him money to follow an Onision fan account just for them to change the info and get screenshots to send to Twitch. That's very calculating and vindictive.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think?
Yeah, definitely.
It just shows how desperate they are, because they all know. I know some of them pretend like, oh, it's just being delayed because of COVID.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Or it takes ages for this and that investigation, and they know it's going nowhere, and that's why they resort to things like this.
Yeah, we're good, Geisha. Don't worry, we're fine, and I appreciate your comment. Look, this whole stuff with the whole like his accusations and everything like that, the whole Chris Hansen thing. I remember when it was going on. Just speaking to other creators at the time, they looked at Chris Hansen like he was like the fucking anti-yo god. Like he was about to fucking ruin everything. He was gonna get fucking Onision in jail. Like it was gonna be fucking serious. There was child pornography fucking transferred around here now. It's real serious. Everybody who talked to Onision was a goddamn victim. You know, it's crazy, crazy. Hundreds
people he's never met or interacted with at all.
And you know what's crazy? None of these people have owned up to be like, nah, that was fucked up and wrong. I did it. I at first when the whole grooming thing popped up, I believed it and I made a video and I might have helped push it along. But as soon as I realized that it was fucking bullshit, I made a video and I was like, nah, it was wrong. That's wrong. And these pictures probably came from that fucking laptop that, you know, Kai sent. You know what I mean? Because there's a clip literally of Sarah being like, oh, here's the pictures.
Oh, I know. I always push. Suit's got a video of it.
Yeah, I do
it's
too.
It's like 2 minutes long.
Yeah,
I always push that video. And it was me that sent that video to James.
Yeah.
And he used it in one of his videos.
Yeah. Well, it's the truth, you know, because that's where it came from. And, like, a lot of these people, like, nobody wants to call these girls, like, you know, nobody wants to, call these girls like not victims or whatever.
Well, I mean, they don't, obviously, a lot of the anti-Os have been around for a lot longer than Sarah made these comments. So they won't want to take it back. They want to believe it. They know it's not true, but it goes against their narrative if they have to apologize. You know, they just want to get rid of him for any reason.
I know. Well, look, these people need to realize there's like, you can't, like, you need to differentiate between like hate and law, because it's not the same thing. You cannot like someone and they can also not be breaking the law. That's just a reality. And yeah, Onision's gonna fuck people, and I think that upsets people. Like when they hear he fucks people, they're like, "What? You had sex? Of course, something bad. Something happened there. Something. Let's figure it out."
Yeah.
And that's kind of what happens, you know. And I don't know, like, I don't know what he did to, like, make this fucking, you know, hate base so strong. I don't know, but it's not good.
I think, my own personal opinion, this is, by the way, I think a lot of it is scorned at the time they were teenagers that wanted to get with Greg at the time, or Lainey at the time. And, you know, because they were never going to get anywhere, and there was people, like a name that I can't mention for reasons,
Sure.
that was a like top subscriber to their Patreon and was giving them X amount of money on every YouNow stream.
Yeah.
You know, in the hopes that they were going to get somewhere, and when they eventually found out they weren't, and that they've lost all this money, it was like a huge hate boner. That's it. There's just this fine line from love and hate, and I think that's where most of the hate comes from, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh, well, Sue just mentioned something that's really crazy too. Like that 20 grand that went to fucking Repsion, like,
Yeah.
like that's crazy. Like that's crazy over a restraining order. Like what? Like really?
Yeah.
You don't even need a lawyer for a restraining order. Are you kidding me? Like that's wild.
I think he said he needed 2,500 for court costs or lawyer or whatever.
Wild. That's wild. These people are on some other bullshit. They really are. Like
I don't understand why he didn't just cut it off. Why did he make announcements?
Because
I
he
kind of
wanted
at
it.
the time I was keeping an eye on it.
He wanted it.
Why not cut it off? He just kept doing announcements on there, like, "Oh, we've reached this now, and we've reached that now, and now I'm going to do this with the money and that." And I was
he was hoping it would go further, and it did.
Yeah, of course he was.
Yeah.
Of course he was.
It's crazy.
And stupid Anti-O, as dumb as they are, thought, "Oh yeah, we're going to stick it to Onision because we're going to give him more than he's asked for."
Yeah, and you know
how dumb.
You know what's crazy is like, after that, he's just like, yeah, I'm going to pay rent and fix my car and this with it. And it's just like, yeah, because we knew you were going to do that. You were going to use it on whatever, which is, you know what? I don't even care at this point. But the point is, like, you were saying you would need it for this. And it's just...
It just shows he has no morals
he's a fucking
at
idiot.
all.
Like, I see him talking shit about me on Twitter all the time, too. And, like, that dude barely knows me. He's just upset that I told the truth about his stupid fucking... I think his ex-girlfriend now. I don't know. Well, like...
Oh, yeah, I heard they split up.
He's such an idiot, man. Like, he believes anything that girl says. It's crazy. Like, that girl is nuts too. Like, complete nut. I don't know.
I'm blocked by Repsion and Repzilla, so I don't see any of it.
Well, that's alright. You're not missing anything.
They hate me.
Yeah, you're not missing anything, especially with Repzilla. I can't stand him. Can't. Such a slimy fucker.
I think Repsion actually blocked me because I said something about the GoFundMe at the time.
Probably.
And that's why he blocked me. And Repzilla blocked me because I said he should be ashamed of himself.
Well, look, I people know about it now, so I can talk about it a little bit more. Like, I got the whole, like, Chris Hansen, like, our Onision documentary thing going on. It's going to be pretty much just reviewing what's happened the past year as a whole. And I'm, like, a quarter of the way done with it, and it's going to be, like, 90 minutes. It's going to be long. But it's really, like, I've gone back and looked.
It looks good so far.
I've looked at all the footage so far of all that shit. It's wild. The stuff that Chris Hansen said about him, like, whoa. Like just seeing it all at once, you're going to be like, what the fuck am I watching? Because that's what I think. I'm like, this is insane. Like hundreds of victims, like trafficking and, you know, distributing child pornography. Like, how are you even saying these things?
He was basically saying that anybody that was like from the age of 12 was groomed by James just from watching him, never interacting with him, just because I watched him.
Yeah, and you know it was a great interview.
But you could say that about PewDiePie and all the other big YouTubers.
You know it was a great interview. Is like, and I hate to harp on this because people know I don't like rag, but like going on that show just to portray to be a victim was wild. Like, everybody knows, like, what he was doing in those forums. He was not a victim. He was there trolling every day, fucking with people like he does every time. So it's crazy that he, like, threw all his morals out the window so he could go on Chris Hansen and pretend like he was, like, somehow manipulated and a victim as well. It's crazy.
Well, my argument there is, and I actually got blocked by an NTO a couple of weeks ago because they were on about the old forum from, like, 2016 and the contents of which was in it. And they showed a post that was posted by somebody called Georgia. It was nothing to do with James. And they were like, oh, well, this was posted and that's posted. And I was like, well, how is he supposed to keep an eye on the whole, like, forum all the time? This is why you have moderators.
Yeah.
And who are his moderators?
Exactly, and he was the moderator. Exactly.
So why aren't they getting
these are the two people trying to gain clout off you. You got Regina on fucking Chris Hansen's dick every time he moves somewhere. She's just sitting there, just like, you know, like, it's ridiculous. And fucking for Chris Hansen to make her a moderator, that's actually pretty disturbing. Now that, like, looking back, like, why would you do that? Why would you, like, what?
Yeah, it was her that blocked me from his YouTube channel.
So weird, like, and then...
So I couldn't comment.
I hope that documentary comes out just so we can see how fucking weird it's gonna be. You know? Because no one's invested in it, just her.
I think Hansen should be arrested.
You think you should be arrested? I think you should be sued. Honestly, I'm surprised that fucking.
Yeah,
I'm surprised he doesn't sue him. I would. I know he says, oh, he's got no money, but I'm sure you get something. You know, trust me. I mean, he would. He's the hundreds of victims. It's so outrageous. I've gone back and looked at the things he said. They're very outrageous.
Look at what he said about Davy. I know Davy's like. I don't really know much about Davy, but he was like, he said there was thousands of victims, and I was like watching it, like, really, thousands.
Thousands. Hundreds.
Like, they say things just to, like, make it look worse.
He's a sensationalist. That's what he does.
Yeah.
You know? That's how he gets people roped in. That's how
why would you want to sensationalize that?
Because that's how he makes money. He literally, you know what's funny too? He fucked over the entire anti-Onision community. He came in, he used Sarah, he used Regina, he used Ayala, he used Jacqueline, he used everybody. Every single person that came on there, he used them all. You know what I mean? Did anybody get any of that donation money? Nope. Nobody gets shit except them.
In a way, though, I'm kind of glad that they got fucked over because they're all liars anyway. They deserve it. I'm
just glad I didn't. You know what? Looking back, I wanted to go on there at one point for like a week, and I was gonna go on after fucking because I was gonna go on and talk about my copyright strikes. That's it. Because that's what we were supposed to talk about. But we had an argument because of Rag Reynolds and shit, because he tried to portray himself as a victim, and then it turned into this whole fuck show of me versus Vincent, and you know, you guys know how it went. But yeah. I'm just glad I didn't. Like, in hindsight, I'm really glad I didn't go on. You know, I think a lot of people that went on, it was like a shot to their credibility. You know.
Of course.
I don't know, but why do people act like the case is still like a possibility? Like, that's also still a thing.
That's because you've got people like Big Money Onision on Twitter. He literally argues with everybody, and he's saying like, oh, because of COVID, it's going to take longer, and because investigations like these don't happen overnight, you know. And then, like, stupid, like, they're kids, they're gonna believe it because they're dumb.
Yeah. So
they're like, okay, and they just carry on. You know, even though in that time Jake Paul's house has been raided.
Yeah.
If you actually go on the FBI website, they've got like a rundown of what they've been up to in the last however many months.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like they've not been doing anything because of COVID. And if they thought for 1 minute that there was anything on them computers, they would have been seized immediately. They don't tell Chris Hansen to go and tell thousands of people on YouTube that they're investigating you, and then give James a whole year to get rid of any incriminating evidence.
Exactly, that was the thing. I literally spoke to, and nobody believed me about this when I said I spoke to people about this, and they all said if there was any credible evidence at all, they would go there and take his computers. And
exactly,
they didn't. Nobody wanted to hear it. They all wanted to believe his bullshit, and everybody kept calling me like an asshole because I'm over here calling Chris Hansen a fucking liar. And then as time went by, like, you know, other people like Nicholas Diorio and fucking John Swan, everybody's like looked at them like they exposed something nobody knew. It's crazy. It's just like, dude, you guys.
I don't think it matters who did it first, as long as it's getting
No,
out there.
look, the point is, it's just aggravating because some people take shots for that. You know what I mean? Like, me and Holly had to get, like, in DC media got shit on for that. So it's just, it's aggravating.
I know, so did I. I was on a block list from October last year.
It's fucking aggravating. You know what I mean? And I don't give a fuck about the views or any recognition. It's just like, you know, if you get shit on for something, you're like, you know, you put effort into this, you know what I mean? And you're trying to help people understand reality of what a situation is and what's going on, because they clearly don't see it. And then they're like, nah, fuck you. You know, it's just, I don't know. I guess it really doesn't matter who did it, but whatever.
I guess you did get some recognition because James recognized that you were sticking up for him, and in return, you got an apology.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad he he did that. That's cool. I appreciate that, and I know, like, he doesn't like me or whatever, and that's fine. I don't imagine he would like me, honestly, you know, but it's just, that's what I mean, though. Everybody talks shit about him, but he's the first person to be like, yeah, you know, that, like, I shouldn't have said that, and I apologize, you know, so.
He's not this monster that everybody says that he is. He's really not.
Yeah. And I'm sure people would be like, oh, yeah, of course RealStream will say that, and whatever.
And I know, actually, I know for a fact that after I've spoken to him and told him stuff today, he wouldn't be able to sleep tonight without actually saying something to you, because it would play on his mind.
Yeah, Tush, can you come on real quick? Can you explain can you explain that screenshot? Because that fucking idiot is still talking. Can you come in the Hangouts real fast? Because I need to ask you about those fake messages real fast.
Are we allowed to talk about that person that's like harassing you and the name he keeps dropping?
I mean, if you want to talk about it, I'm not gonna do any video on him. But if you want to say something,
like the BKK, I've only just learned who that is, and I'm kind of curious as to what's going on there.
Well,
because isn't that one of Holly's mods?
What would you say is what?
Boston Kitty something.
Boston Kitty is supposed to be that dude's like girlfriend or whatever, and
the BK. That's what I'm saying. Isn't she Holly's mod?
No, Holly was talking about that on the stream. She's not happy with her at all. You know what I mean? So I don't know, like, if they're gonna. I don't know if they're friends anymore. I don't know. I have no clue.
Because it seems to me, has Holly got a Discord?
She does, but she's never in it, like, ever.
It just seems to me like she's been some sort of snake, taking information and giving it back to him.
Probably.
Although it's not right, it's being twisted and
I'm a victim.
It's all out
Probably.
Right.
Robson donated $9.99 through Super
and
Chat.
he's going on about it like
he
it happened
rocks.
last week.
Shane, thank you very much for the $10. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Heezy does rock. Heezy does rock. What'd you say? What'd you say? Sorry, Heezy. What'd you say?
I said Shane.
Oh no. No, like about that though. That dude is just clearly trying to like start some shit. You know, like he saw me around and. I think somebody told him. I think he's stupid. Like, and people.
No! In one of the videos, because I was being really nosy, and I've watched a few of his videos, and in one of them he mentions that you. I know it was only one brief stream, but he said that you associate with that Richie. Is it Richie?
Yeah, Richie. Whatever. Richlife.
Yeah. So I think that's where he found you.
Yeah, probably.
From that, because he mentioned that one person.
Yeah. Well, like I think somebody told him to fuck with me, and I think he's like, I think they look at him as the idiot in their community, so they're like, oh, tell him to do this, and they'll do it because he's fucking stupid. So they were like, oh, go fuck with RealStream. He's not
even a good troll.
And then he went and did it, but he doesn't realize it just makes him look like a fucking idiot. Hey Tush, what's up?
Hey Tush.
Are you muted?
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Sorry, I was putting you on speaker.
Hey, so that conversation, like that idiot posted up, you know about that, right?
Yeah, because I made that.
Exactly.
I find it really funny that he could find that screenshot. That is from one of my live streams, by the way.
Yes.
I was proving how easy it is to make a fake screenshot. So I literally sat there live and typed that up as a joke.
Yeah.
It took me about 30 seconds, and then so I don't look at lolcow.
Yeah.
So someone must have like grabbed it from my stream and posted it on lolcow.
Yeah. Like
it was clearly a joke, and it's clearly fake because I didn't take the time to adjust the spacing or anything in it.
Yeah, because he's out there and making whole streams trying to act like it's a real thing. And I don't like talking about him because I feel like I'm giving him more attention than he deserves. He's literally a nobody. But it's just annoying. He made like 6 streams in a fucking matter of like 25, like what, within 2 days? Like, Jesus, like, chill out, kid. You are so ridiculous.
What a fucking weirdo.
He's an idiot. He's a fucking idiot.
I haven't watched the video that he did with that, like, fake screenshot or whatever, so I don't know what the fuck he said.
He's just sitting there talking shit about Holly, saying Holly's a terrible person and this and that and whatever. I don't know.
I am blocked from his channel because I commented, "my people." He blocked me from his channel.
Yeah.
So, I haven't bothered to go back and look.
I called him a pussy and shit, and he blocked me, so...
Of course. I saw that he was saying that you doxed yourself or something.
It was a coffee shop. I told him to go to a coffee shop. I wanted to get a confrontation with him, like, because I'm like, I don't know, like, I don't live in Warren anymore, so I was just like, hey, go to this coffee shop in Warren, and, like, I'll meet you there, and he's just like, you're doxing yourself, like, and you're, like, I'm something about my grandmother and stuff. He thinks I live with my family still. He's really out of the loop. I don't know who's telling him stuff about me.
Excuse my language, but this guy has one too many chromosomes.
Yeah.
Or something. Like, he's deficient in some way.
Yeah, there's something going on.
He's part of the Bloods. The Bloods!
Yeah. He
said
he's like, part of 9 Trey, which I think he's just listening to too much 6ix9ine. He's real serious, you know?
If he ever, like, tried to meet up with any of them, they would literally lay him out.
And he's like...
And I like...
Go ahead.
He can't keep the same energy. He's like, I'm gonna curb stomp you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my people and bring them to your house.
Yeah.
And we'll take care of you. But then he's like, no, man, no. Yeah. I don't do that.
I was like, all right, well, then let's do it. Here's an address. Go be there at 7. He's like, well, I'm only keeping this online. I'm like, yeah, sure you are. Exactly. What's up?
Yeah, well, either way, that screenshot is fake. I made it. It was a joke. Whoever posted it on LolCow is stupid.
Holly, if you want to come on, feel free. We were just talking. We were just bullshitting. Did you see the video Onision put out, by the way, Holly? Fucking ridiculous. He apologized because of the whole the whole Amber thing, because he's made aware of it now. Very, very interesting stuff today.
I want to know what Scammer has to say about that.
Amber already was under the impression that that he didn't like her because of this. That's what she told me.
No, she wasn't under any impression. I told you she lied.
No, I'm saying
ever following. He may have been following at one point, but he did a massive purge a long time ago, and he's never followed her since then.
Well, she told me that's why he stopped talking to her. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Well, you heard me speaking to him.
I know. I heard. I'm just saying what she said.
Yeah, he would have said something to you long before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If he didn't. Long before. So she was lying, obviously.
Yeah.
And didn't she say that she would message him a lot?
Just said she messaged him.
And that's why I was like, well, how could she message him? They're not following each other, or she's not in the Discord server. She's just nowhere.
I don't know.
He hasn't followed her for a long time, for like months and months. At least one of her friends had said that they haven't like followed each other for months. And I don't blame him. She gets real creepy with men that she thinks has like any amount of fame. It's really strange.
Unsolicited nudes. Who does that?
It's very strange.
Anyway,
she sent them to Kai and to James.
Okay, I'm going now. Did you need me to clear anything else up, CJ?
Nah, I appreciate it. Thank you for coming in.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
But yeah, you want to come in, Holly? You good? Are you staying down in the side chat? But yeah.
If Holly's coming on, then I'll get off.
Well, is she? I don't know if she's gonna come on. It's up to her. But yeah, this whole thing, he robbed that guy. Like he's robbing purses and shit. Like what a weird guy. He's like, this guy is. Like.
Well, have you seen him?
Yes.
He's hardly going to be fighting any men, is he?
I just can't believe he would say he was going to curb stomp me and all that. And I'm like, all right, like, because he
Look
lives.
At his skinny little legs.
Because
he's
lives.
Not curb stomping anything.
He lives up here, so it's like it's really not a big deal. Like I was like, all right, we'll have a confrontation. I don't know if it would have got physical or not, but I mean, it would have been something at least, But so I'm like, all right, let's go, and don't have this confrontation.
You'd probably snap him. I know, like, you're not
I
gonna fight and stuff,
I think
but look at the
I
size
would.
of him.
I think I could take him. I have no problem with it. It's just like I don't expect him to even fight though, because this is all online bullshit, and I know what he's trying to do, you know. But like, I didn't think he was gonna be like, oh no, I'm only keeping this online. Like that was funny.
It was quite interesting to see the live chat, because that last video was a live, wasn't it? So I was looking at the live chat, and what he was saying to me in the other videos was that, like, he's some big YouTuber and, like, he has so many people. And there was, like, 2 people that he knew that was chatting. The rest was just our lot telling him to shut up.
Yeah, people don't like him, clearly. I think he's just, like, a joke in that community, and they just tell him to do certain things, and he just goes... He does it because he's an idiot. I think that's what it is. You know? I think he's just a joke in the community. He's like, I'm gonna stop him. He's like, I'm gonna stop RealStreamNewZ. Like, I don't want him in the community. Like, all right, dude. You
Says the man that abuses every woman that comes into contact with him.
That's so weird too. When he was threatening you, he was threatening Marie. Like, what is that? Like, him and his bisexual hands. You know, fuck.
Well, that's what he looked. Because I was on like an 8-hour call last night with some of Onision's community. And I just mentioned it, like, what was happening, and they went over there to stick up for me, and then he locked his comments. So
hold on. So Geisha said, it's YouTube. Why would I crash out on him? I got real enemies that are actually worth hunting and hunt back, is what he said to you. What a fucking sketch. What a fucking pussy, though. Like, seriously, he said he lives here. He said he was gonna curb stomp me. You don't have to make physical threats to try to get at somebody. He didn't have to do that, but he took it there. So that's why I thought
it doesn't matter what he says, because it's done with. She's admitted to lying. It was.
But see, the thing is, like, some people are just not gonna care, and they're just gonna keep doing it because they just want to. You know what I mean? Like, there are people that are gonna do that.
They're the people that we can just pay no mind to. But I mean, like, you've got the apology you wanted.
We moved on, right?
And she wants to move on. You want to move on.
Yeah.
Anyone else? I mean, he's got like 3 followers, whatever it is.
Yeah.
You know, he's nobody, and he's just gonna fade into nowhere because everybody's sick of his shit already.
He does remind me of DM Rage, though. You know. Says we harass.
Is anybody else coming on?
God. I don't know. If you guys want to dip, it's cool. I just want to do this quick live stream to cover this anyways. I thought Holly would come on, but I don't know if she's busy. It's all good though. It's all good.
You could have like just opened the Discord instead of Hangouts, because a lot of people don't have space on their phone.
Well, the reason why I do that is because some people like to come on and get their, like, if they want to like do video, they could. That's why I do the That's why I do the Hangouts.
You have to download it, and a lot of people don't have space on their phone.
Yeah, well,
they're not like me with the maximum.
I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna go Discord in a minute anyways after the stream, but all right.
Yeah, I'll be in nice chat as well.
All right, I'm gonna dip off.
I need to find Trisha.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thanks for coming on. All right. Take it easy.
Bye.
All right, guys. Shit. Okay. All right, I'm gonna get going, guys. Thank you very much for popping in. Don't forget to check out the merch. Check out the Hansen staff hoodie. It's nice. It's nice. You should definitely check it out. And, you know, get yourself some rope. I think mine's coming in the mail. Like, I'm getting another cup today. All right, so I'm gonna go, guys. Thank you very much for being here. Everybody have a good ass day. I will be in Discord if anybody wants to check it out or hang out or whatever. I'll be in voice chat. So I'm gonna go. Peace out, guys.